Yo, it's your boy Picantanino coming at you with another Berserker guide. This video is going to update my previous video that I uploaded a whole year ago that kicked off this channel. And that is the Black Desert Online Berserker guide. This guide is currently outdated because there's been a lot of changes these past patches. So I'm going to leave a little bracket outdated and bracket updated for all of my other Berserker videos that are still relevant. So you guys can sift through the old school Berserker stuff, or if you guys want to only look at the new relevant Berserker stuff. So let's get started. In this video, we're going to be going over Berserker's starting gear, skill tree, and important skills. So we're going to start off with Berserker's starting gear. It's very simple. You're going to want 2-piece grenade, helmet, and gloves for the set effect. The set effect gives you all AP plus 5. This is really useful because it helps you out in the earlier stages of grinding where Berserker isn't that potent in the AP area. The next 2-piece set you want to get is Heave. You're going to want chest and shoes for this. This set effect gives you 250 max HP. This helps you be a lot more tankier in the early stages when a lot of people don't expect you to have that much health. Let's move on to the weapons. We're going to start off with our main hand. For your main hand, you're going to want to get a Rosar axe to stay on the cheaper side. This axe is a good all-rounder to start with because it gives you the most amount of gear score for the least amount of money. On the more expensive side, you could go for a Laverto. All around, the Laverto is better than the Rosar by a good amount, but it's really expensive. Extremely expensive compared to Rosar. So if you're looking for an upgrade that isn't boss gear, Laverto is a really good choice. Moving on to our offhand. Sayernot is by far the best offhand you could get early on. This item gives you accuracy for damage and evasion for survivability. This is everything a Berserker needs early on. By far, Sayernot is the best offhand you could possibly get early on, by a long shot. Up next is accessories. Early on, you're going to want to get the Asula accessory set. Getting 3 pieces of the Asula accessory set gives you 300 max HP. And then going for the 5 accessory set gives you 20 accuracy. This accessory set is really hard to beat. This Asula set makes the early stages of grinding super easy. So if you guys want to get a head start and have it easy, go for Asula set. 100% you can't go wrong getting Asula set. Now if you don't want to run the Asula set, you're in luck because I got a whole accessory set that can compete with Asula set. It'll just take a lot more work since you are upgrading it yourself. So you're going to want to run 2 red coral rings. These rings are super cost effective. They give a lot of gear score for a very, very good price. For the necklace slot, you're going to want to run a full AP necklace. So a really good cheap option for this necklace slot would be the necklace of Schultz of the Gladiator. That necklace is a bargain price, and it actually competes with a Seraph's necklace. So I highly recommend this cheap Gladiator necklace. Now this is where things start to get a little bit more expensive. For your belt slot, you're going to want to get a Tree Spirit belt. This Tree Spirit belt will handle your accuracy needs and it'll also give you a little bit of AP to work with. Now for your earring slots, you're going to want to run full AP earrings. A really good earring for this slot will be Witch's Earrings. I'm going to pull up a build only using plus 15 greens, showing you how much work you need to put in to beat Asula set using the accessories I just showed you. On the left, you can see the Asula set, and on the right, you can see the full accessory set I just gave out. This build barely beats the Asula set build by a whole 4 gear score. So, it's up to you guys if you guys want to run Asula or actually make your own accessories. Me personally, I'll go with Asula, working my way up instead of starting from scratch with accessories that are going to take long to make. Now moving on to Berserker's skill tree. Berserker's skill tree is really easy to understand because we lock 3 skills right from the start, because they mess with damage combos as well as movement combos. These skills are Falling Rock, Weakling Hunt, and Predatory Hunt. You can lock these skills by clicking the little lock symbol in the upper right hand corner of the skill. Now let's actually get into the skill tree. So for your skill tree, it's very simple. You want all of this maxed out. Do not take a point into an absolute elastic force. It's a waste of skill points. Now for headbutt, you only just want this one. You really don't want to put points into headbutt. Now this is where stuff gets important. You're going to want to take absolute smackdown because this grab does the most amount of damage in a very quick amount of time compared to our other grabs. Onto Storing Beast. This is a really important move because we use this skill to cancel all other skills. So you're going to need Ultimate Storing Beast. It's up to you guys if you guys want to take the Absolute Storing Beast. Now this is where it gets interesting. Our other grabs you could just leave at 1 because of the recent changes to the CCs and BDO. So now we don't need to take as many points into our grabs as we used to. For Undertaker, this is really important too. Level it up to 3, but do not take the Absolute because it's actually a nerf because they removed their max HP as damage. Onto Shake Off. Shake Off you want to max out because this allows us to get away and actually engage faster and close the distance way easier. As for Tackling Rock, you want this at level 3 because this actually allows your rebound skills to be activated. Rock Smash is another one. You leave it at 1 because it's not the most effective grab. A really good grinding skill when you're barely leveling up is Beastly Wind Slash. You want to take a lot of points into Beastly Wind Slash. 100% take it. As for Fierce Strike, you don't need Fierce Strike. I only take Fierce Strike for a grab combo. And if you guys are actually leveling up, you do not need to use this skill at all. Frenzied Destroyer. I highly recommend getting the Absolute Frenzy Destroyer. This is one of our highest damaging moves in PvE and in PvP. As for Raging Thunder, this is a really good move if you're grinding pre-level 56. So if you're grinding pre-level 56, always take this. Also, you need it to be at level 6 in order to get your Rib-Bomb skills. Fearsome Tyrant is our heal. Just take 1 point into it. We only use for a heal. With Beast Roar, I think you need Beast Roar 3 so you can get your Absolute. Your Rib-Bomb skills. And then for Wrath of Beast, this one's actually really important. This is one of our heals, but you want to get Ire of the Beast because this extends our healing duration with the little jump it adds at the end. For Lava Piercer, this is our main mobility move. You want to max this out all the time. This is our main move. As for Seizing Fear, just max it out. And then you always want to max out Infinite Mastery because that gives you health. This is up to you, Skilled Hunter. This one's up to you if you like to grind mobs or not. For me, I just take it because I have extra skill points, but if you're hurting on skill points, feel free not to take it. Now, let's move on to some quick Berserker tips. You can move Wrath of Beast and Beast Roar to your hotbar, so you can instantly cast them from your Awakening. This is really good for PvP because this allows you to instantly switch to your heals. This allows you to get some quick heals in the middle of battle. Another quick tip is to enable Click to Move in your settings so you can change directions while you are healing. This allows you to deny back attacks by the enemy while you're healing since it does keep you in place. This is really good for Wrath of Beast since it does provide a frontal block, but if they do hit you from behind the frontal block, you're going to get knocked out of it. So it's really good to enable Click to Move so you could move the direction that you're facing so you can always keep them in that frontal block. And that's the end of the video. Hope you guys found this video pretty helpful. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future content. And thank you guys for sticking by my channel through all these hard times. You guys truly rock. Until then, I'll see you next time.